Hello students. Today's class we will discuss derivative of trigonometric function by first principle. Yeah, by using first principle. In previous lecture we have already discussed the derivative of algebraic function. तो just review करते हैं what we have discussed in previous class. d dx of x की power n that is equal to the nx की power n minus 1 and d dx of x is 1, d dx of root x 1 by 2 root x and d dx of 1 by x की power n minus n by x की power n plus 1 and d dx of 1 by x minus 1 by x square and d dx of 1 by root x is equal to minus 1 by 2x root x. Please all of you learn it. It is the very most important. Without using this formula you cannot solve any question. Okay, next d dx of e की power x, d dx of a की power x and d dx of e की power minus x equal to minus e की power minus x and d dx of log ex that is known as ln x 1 by x and d dx of log ax that is equal to 1 by x log ae. Okay, in previous lecture we have already discussed these differential formula by using first principle. In today's class we will discuss derivative of trigonometric function. It means derivative of sin x is equal to the cos x and derivative of cos x is equal to minus sin x. d dx of tan x that is equal to the sec square x and derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosec square x and derivative of sec x is equal to the sec x tan x and derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot x. Every student please learn this formula. You will learn d dx of sin x cos x, d dx cos x minus sin x. Okay, but in 11th class there is a in your syllabus find differential coefficient of sin x by using first principle. Then we will explain all 6 formulas by using first principle. Okay, but suppose we are solving d dx of sin x. So here we will use some trigonometrical formulas. So please, okay, everybody, I hope you know very well formula of sin x minus sin y is equal to 2 cos into sin, okay, cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sin x plus y by 2 into cos x minus sin cos x minus cos y minus 2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. Then next formula of sin a plus b, that is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. If here is minus then we will use here minus. Next cos a plus, if cos a cos b, if here is positive so here will be minus, if here is negative so here will be positive. Okay, we will use, if we are solving sin x then we will use this formula, when we are solving cos x we will use this formula, and in tan we will use this formula. So please note down very properly and please learn. Okay, now we will discuss derivative of sin x by using first principle. Okay, now come to the first. What is the concept? What is the question? d dx of sin x equal to cos x. We will prove how to find it. Yeah, find the differential coefficient of sin x by using first principle. Okay, what is the concept of the first principle? d dx of fx is equal to the limit h tends to 0 f of x plus minus of sorry, and there is one very most important formula for limit. Limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is equal to 1. We will also use this concept. Okay, what is the function here? Fx is sin x. So what will be the fx plus h? So fx plus h will be the sin x plus h. Now we will put value directly here. So d dx of sin x is equal to the limit h tends to 0 sin x plus h, because fx plus h is sin x plus h minus sin x by h. Now 1 by h. Here sin x minus sin y. Sin x minus sin y, we have already discussed. Sin x minus sin y is equal to 2 cos okay. So sin x minus sin y, so 2 cos into sin. Okay, what we will get? Limit h tends to 0 2 cos x plus x, 1 plus 1 2x plus h by 2. Here sin h by 2 whole upon, here is in denominator is h, so we will put here h. Okay, limit h tends to 0 divided by 2, so x plus h by 2 into what we know the formula, limit theta tends to 0, then sin theta by theta is 1. So here is h by 2 multiply by 2 and divided by 2. So this will become 1. Sin theta by theta s tends to 0. Okay, then apply the limit. So 2 cancel. So we will get cos x plus 0 by 2. So it will become cos x. Okay, this is the process. Find the derivative of sin x by using first principle. I hope you all understand. Please note down. Okay, now come to the next, derivative of cos x by using first principle. So we know d dx of cos x is minus sin x. Okay, so what is the function? Fx is cos x. So what will be the fx plus h? Will be the cos x plus h. We will use the formula d dx of fx is equal to the limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus fx by h. Now we will put the value. So d dx of cos x what will be the fx plus h? Cos x plus h minus cos x by h. Here we will use the formula cos x minus cos y. So we all know the formula cos x minus cos y equal to minus 2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. Okay, we will use the formula here. So what we will get? Limit h tends to 0, 1 by h cos x minus cos y, that means minus 2 sine x plus h plus x by 2 and sine x plus h minus x by 2. X cancel. So what? Here is minus. The minus will be outside. So what will be the minus limit h tends to 0, 1 by h. So 2 sine. Here x and x will be the 2x plus h by 2 into sine h in denominator, so we will write here. Okay, in previous question sine theta by theta will be 1. So here we will divide by 2 and multiply by 2. So sine theta by theta will become 1. Okay, think about, if h tends to 0, then h by 2 tends to also 0. So we understand here is h by 2, no problem. So this will become 1. 2 cancel. Apply the formula. Apply the limit. Sine 2x plus 0 by 2. 2 cancel. Answer is minus sine x. It means derivative of cos x is minus sine x. Please understand very properly and note it. Okay. Now come to the next trigonometric function, that is tan x. We all know the derivative of tan x, d dx of tan x is sec square x. Everybody know that the derivative of tan x is sec square x. So what is the function? Fx equal to the tan x. Then fx plus h will be the tan x plus h. Okay, we all know very well the formula of first principle, d dx of fx, fx plus h minus fx by h. So d dx of tan x equal to the limit h tends to 0, tan x plus h minus tan x by h. Okay, h will be the outside, so 1 by h. Here there is no formula tan x minus tan y, so we will break tan x equal to sin x by cos x. Okay, so tan x plus h will be the sin x plus h by cos x plus h minus sin x by cos x. Okay, then limit h tends to 0, it will become by taking LCM sin x plus h, here is 1 by h, cos x minus cos x plus h sin x whole upon cos x plus h into cos x. Now I have already discussed the formula sin of a minus b, that is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Please check it. A equal to x plus h and b equal to x. Try to understand. It is sin a cos b cos a sin b. That means sin a minus b means limit h tends to 0, sin of x plus h minus x by h cos x will be the cancel, limit h tends to 0, sin h by h, it will be the 1, cos x plus h and cos x. Please try to understand. Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta 1, so it will become 1. So we will apply the limit cos x plus 0 into cos x, so it will become cos square x, so it will become sec square x. It means d dx of tan x is equal to the sec square x. Please note it and try to understand. Okay, now come to the next trigonometric function, that is cot x. So everybody know the derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Okay, what is the d dx of cot x? That is minus cosec square x. Okay, how? What is the function? Fx equal to the cot x, then fx plus h will be the cot. Okay, everybody know derivative by first principle, d dx of fx, f of x plus h minus fx by h. So d dx of cot x, limit h tends to 0, cot x plus h minus cot x by h. As like 10, here we will convert cos x by sin x because there is no any formula of cot x minus cot y. In sin and cos, we all have the formula sin x minus sin y, cos x minus cos y. So apply there. But here there is one way we will change into cos by sin. What we will get? Limit h tends to 0, 1 by h, cot equal to the cos by sin minus cos x by sin x. Then after we will take LCM to limit. So what will be the multiply by sin x cos x plus h minus cos x sin x plus h by sin x plus h into sin x. Now pay attention here. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B means sin A minus B, but in place of A is x, in place of B is x plus h. So we will get limit sin x minus x plus h divide by sin. Now we all know the formula sin minus theta is equal to the minus sin theta. So sin x minus h, x cancel. What will be in the denominator? Sin x plus h into sin x. Okay, here sin minus h, we will apply the formula sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So it will become minus will be the outside, limit h tends to 0, sin h whole by h and 1 by now this will be the one, limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta is 1. So apply the limit minus 1 upon h is 0. That means minus 1 by sin square x. 1 by sin x is equal to minus ka cosec square x. Means d dx of cot x equal to the minus cosec square x. I hope you all understand. Please solve at least 1 or 2 times by yourself at your home. Okay? Now please note down. Now come to the next fifth trigonometric function, that is sec x. So everybody know derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. It means the derivative of sec x is equal to the sec x tan x. But how to get by using first principle? Okay, everybody know fx is tan x. Fx is tan x. Sorry. Fx is, so fx plus h will be the Okay, now the formula of first principle d dx of fx as it tends to 0, f of x plus h minus fx by h. Okay, so d dx of sec x limit as it tends to 0, sec x plus h minus sec x by h. Now there is any formula sec x minus sec y? No formula. So what will be the next step? So we will convert sec theta equal to the 1 by cos theta. What will be the 1 by h? So it will become 1 by cos. So what will we get? Limit 1 by h cos x minus cos into cos x. Here we will apply the formula cos x minus cos y. I have already discussed the formula cos x minus cos y. What is the formula? Cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. So we will apply here 1 by h. So what will the formula? Cos x minus cos y minus 2 sin into sin x minus y means x. If we will open the negative sign, so what will be here? X minus h by 2 whole upon cos x plus h and cos x. So what we will get? Minus 2 sin x plus h by 2 means 2x divided by 2 into sin minus h by 2 upon cos. Here is h na, so we will here. Everybody know the formula sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So this minus will be the outside. So minus or minus will be the plus. Upon here sin h by 2 by h. So multiply by 2 and divide by 2. So it will become 1. Theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta. 2 cancel. Apply the limit. It will become 1. Sin theta by theta. So sin x plus 0 into cos x. It means 1 by cos x into sin x by cos x. So 1 by cos sec x, sin by cos tan x. It means d dx of sec x is sec x tan x. Please try to understand. Okay, now come to the last question of the class, derivative of cosec x. So what is the derivative of cosec x? Minus cosec x cot x. Okay, what is the function? So fx plus h will be the cosec x plus h. It means d dx of cosec x is equal to the, directly we will put the value cosec x plus h. Here there is no any direct formula. We will convert cosec theta equal to 1 by sin theta. So what we will get? Minus 1 by sin x. Okay, then after we will take LCM. It will be the sine by sine x plus h into sine x. Okay. Now here we will apply the formula sine x minus sine y. As you all know the formula, sine x minus sine y to 2 cos x plus into sine x minus, if we will open the negative sign, minus x minus h by into sine x. Okay, here x and x cancel. So what we will get, limit s tends to 0. Okay, what we will get, 2 cos x 2x divided by 2 cos x plus h by 2. Here sin minus h by 2, इसके आप h है ना बेटा, इसके अपान में ले आइए, अपान sin x plus h into sin x. Okay, as we all know, sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, so minus will be the outside, so minus limit s tends to 0 by sin into sin h by 2 upon h, multiply and divide by 2, so it will become 1. So 2 cancel and apply the limit, so minus cos x upon sin x into sin x. So 1 upon sin will be the cosec, so minus cosec x, or cos by sin will be the cot x. It means d dx of cosec x will be the minus cosec x and cot x. So I hope you all understand the derivative of trigonometric function by using first principle. And the next topic we will discuss the product rule, quotient rules and derivative of composite function. Thank you.